YG just announced that they are not renewing CL's contract, and many fans are actually happy about this. They all feel like this is a long time coming. It's time for CL to move on, and I do share part of the sentiment. I feel like CL actually is a victim of YG's ambition to break the North American market. I feel like CL actually is a victim of YG's ambition to break the North American market. She was shipped solo stateside and was partnered with a management company, a very good management company. I know that you're all hating, or at least many of you are hating on Scooter Braun, but no matter what you say, it is a very good management company. Going back to CL, she was shipped stateside all alone to break into the North American market. But despite the marching order, she was not given the right resources and faculties and amount of freedom to control her own narrative, her own image, and her own branding. They didn't give the management company the control. They didn't give CL the freedom to experiment. And that's just how things work here. If you partner with the management company here, you're going to have to give them control over how you're going to be branded and marketed, and the creatives, because they know the market better. As much as YG is a genius when it comes to marketing their talents in Korea, North America is just a different animal altogether. And there's a whole lot of politics and power play and whatever. But the point is that if she was given the marching order to penetrate the North American market, then she should also have been given the freedom and the management company, together with the management company, to control the branding and the creatives and the narratives. But she wasn't given that. And so she wasted her talents for so many years. She was not, I can't even remember when was the last time she did something of significance in North America, much less in the US. And so yeah, I do feel like it is time to move on. And then there's of course the disbandment of 21. And maybe the disbandment is inevitable, but the way that it was handled was so poor, it was so bad. CL did say that she actually left a lot of unfinished projects in the US to come back to Korea just as so she can make an album with 21. But no matter how hard she tried, and she tried so hard, it just wasn't happening. And the next thing that she knew, it was being announced that 21 was being disbanded. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, it was Dara was actually in the Philippines when it was announced, and she was just shocked because it feels like she wasn't informed. She learned the way everyone else knew, and that's through the news, and that's very, very painful. But all this being said, I want to be sensitive about what CL is probably feeling. Let us remember that CL actually became a trainee of YG when she was 15 years old, and she's now 28, 29 years old, so that's 13, 14 years of solid relationship with people in YG. This is 13 birthdays, 13 Christmases, 13 great years, and with this company, she has done so many great things for herself and for her friends, 3 of her friends. And so as much as she's probably feeling relieved, I don't know what she's feeling, but she probably feels relieved, but she's also probably feeling sad. It's not just because she's leaving YG, but because she's leaving people in YG. She probably has friends there, people that have eventually become family to her, and she's leaving all of that. And just the mere memories, 13 years of memories that she has formed together with YG, and the good things that they have done together, great things that they have achieved together. It's sad. It is very easy to hate YG right now, but let's also be sensitive about how she probably is feeling. That's still her home. She hasn't found a new one, and so the home, her concept of home, professional home, it's still YG. 21 was really, they were ahead of their time. They broke away from the mold of what a girl group was supposed to be. They actually broke boundaries, and they dared to venture in zones that were deemed to be men's only zone. And it's not to say that they weren't sexy. They were wearing short clothes, skimpy clothes, but it wasn't to seduce the way other girl groups did it. It wasn't to be cute. It wasn't to be attractive to the opposite sex. It was more of a stance. It was more of a statement saying that we can wear whatever we want to wear and not be sexualized. We can wear this and not be subjected to judgment about what a female should be or should behave. They were able to maintain their femininity and still be powerful. Although the concept of like a powerful female for girl groups, it's not really new. Even before 21, there was Spice Girls. But it was 21 who actually first successfully executed that concept in Asia. They were able to translate that ideology as a group to Asians and successfully encourage fans and media to look and portray them with the same power and influence as male idols. In a strongly patriarchal society, that's not an easy fit. They were completely and worlds apart from other girl groups. It may even be argued that no one really has been able to take the torch from 21. Although groups like Blackpink, which is also created by the same management company, they were given the girl crush kind of image. They're feminine and also powerful. They still have that Barbie, pretty kind of touch. 21 almost didn't have that. They were sexy, but they weren't sexual, I think is what I'm saying. So that is a great achievement for any female in South Korea. That is not just for a girl group, but for any female to be able to do that, to be sexy but not sexual. Wow, that is a miracle, and they were able to pull it off. And a lot of people are going to say that it wouldn't have been possible if it wasn't for YG, and they are going to be half correct. But because even though it wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for YG, it also wouldn't be possible if it wasn't the four girls. If it was any other, if one person in that four was missing, it wouldn't have been possible. And so half of that would be YG, and the other half would be the four girls. So I guess it is these same achievements, these same facts, these same memories that would make it difficult and sad for CL to leave YG. Because no matter what people say, if it wasn't that combination, YG and 21, then those things wouldn't have happened. And so I feel like CL should just be given the space, the time to let this sink in and re-strategize. Sad if she needs to be sad, and cry if she needs to cry. But I am positive, I'm pretty sure that she has plans already in the making. She has made some great connections here in the US. I'm sure she's going to utilize that. I hope that she can go back to those partnerships and actually start the one thing that they couldn't start when she was still with YG, and that is to form her own brand, to form her own creatives, and to form her own narrative. Yeah, I'm very excited. But as I've said, I think people should just lie low for now as well. It's very easy to hate YG, but let's be sensitive about how she feels. And I think if there's anybody who deserves the attention and the energy, it should be CL. So instead of giving the hate to YG, just give your love to CL. I think that's going to be a better route. And yeah, to all the blackjacks out there and to all the fans of the stance of CL, I am going to it with you.